Stop what you're doing. Right now, someone is using your deepest fears to control you, and you have no idea it's happening. Every click, every purchase, every belief you think is yours might actually be programmed by someone who understands one brutal truth. Scared people are easy to control. In 2026, fear isn't just an emotion. It's the most sophisticated weapon in human history. Political leaders wield it. Algorithms feed on it. Toxic partners weaponize it. And all of them are betting you'll never figure out how the game works. But here's what they don't want you to know. Once you understand how fear manipulation operates, you become immune to it. Today, I'm exposing the exact playbook manipulators use to hijack your brain and how you can take back control. Your brain on fear. Why you're so easy to manipulate. When fear hits, your brain doesn't think, it panics. Deep inside your skull sits the amygdala, essentially your brain's alarm system. The moment it detects danger, it floods your body with stress hormones. Your heart races. And here's the critical part. Blood flow diverts away from your prefrontal cortex, your logic center, and rushes to your muscles for fight or flight. Your ancestors needed this to survive tiger attacks. But your brain can't distinguish between a real predator and a manufactured threat. A terrifying headline triggers the same response as a life or death situation. Your rational thinking goes offline, and you start making decisions from pure survival instinct. Manipulators strike precisely in this moment. When your logical brain is shut down, you'll grab whatever promises safety, even if it's a trap. The fear solution loop. The ultimate control system. This is the masterclass in manipulation. Step 1. Create or amplify a threat. Make it feel immediate, personal, catastrophic. Political leaders warn of dangerous outsiders. News channels run 24/7 coverage of minor risks. Abusive partners convince you the world is too dangerous without them. Step 2. Position themselves as your only salvation. Only I can fix this. Buy this or suffer. Follow me or lose everything. Notice the pattern everywhere. Politicians showing apocalyptic visions if their opponent wins, then presenting themselves as your protector. Companies create anxiety about your appearance, then sell you the cure. The threat doesn't even need to be false, just exaggerated until you can't think straight. The genius? It's self-reinforcing. The more afraid you become, the more desperately you cling to their solution. And they keep the cycle spinning by inventing new threats or ensuring problems never actually get solved. Because if the danger disappeared, you wouldn't need them anymore. Personalized fear. They know your weakness. Generic fear is powerful. Personalized fear is devastating. Master manipulators don't use blanket scare tactics. They study you, find your specific vulnerabilities, and strike with surgical precision. An abusive partner discovers what you value most, your kids, career, self-worth, then crafts threats around those exact pressure points. Social media algorithms have perfected this. They track what makes you pause, what spikes your engagement. Health concerns? Your feed fills with medical horror stories. Political interests? Suddenly, it's existential threats to everything you believe in. The algorithm learns your fears and amplifies them back to you. This personalization is insidious because it doesn't feel like manipulation. It feels relevant, like information you genuinely need. And that's when you're most vulnerable. When fear becomes prison, learned helplessness, sustained fear. Manipulation creates learned helplessness when people stop trying to escape because they've been conditioned to believe resistance is futile. In abusive relationships, every escape attempt gets punished until the victim can't even recognize opportunities for freedom. This isn't weakness, it's a survival adaptation, but it's also exactly what manipulators want. Exhausted, passive people who don't question, don't resist, don't challenge power structures. We see this societally too. Bombardment with messages about insurmountable problems creates mass disengagement. People stop voting, stop participating, stop trying. and helpless people are incredibly easy to control. The isolation trap, breaking your reality. Checks. Fear manipulation reaches maximum power when combined with isolation. Abusive partners systematically separate you from friends and family, the people who might help you see clearly. Political manipulators use othering to achieve the same result. Define an enemy, stoke fear of them, and make questioning the narrative equivalent to betrayal. Without your support network, you lose access to alternative perspectives, emotional strength, and reality checks. The manipulator becomes your only source of truth, shaping reality without challenge. Taking back control, your defense strategy. Awareness is your first weapon. When fear rises, ask, who benefits if I'm afraid? Follow the incentives. If someone's selling something or demanding compliance, their fear message deserves skepticism. Name your fear explicitly. Say it out loud. I'm afraid of being judged. The act of naming drags fear into the light, where logic can examine it. Build mastery through small wins. Take action on things you control. Each success strengthens your confidence and proves you're not helpless. Cultivate community. Connection is the antidote to isolation. Maintain diverse relationships, engage in genuine dialogue, and build mutual support networks. Develop media literacy, learn manipulation tactics, practice breathing exercises and emotional regulation. Wait 24 hours before making fear-driven decisions. Your logical brain needs time to re-engage. The truth. They hide from you. Courage isn't fearlessness, it's clear thinking despite fear. You can acknowledge real risks without surrendering control to those who promise safety in exchange for power. Every time you pause to question a fear message, every time you choose connection over isolation and critical thinking over panic, you break the cycle. Fear should inform your decisions, never dominate them. The manipulators are betting you'll never see the game. But now you do. Now you know how they play. Now you can stay free. Your clarity is your greatest weapon. Use it.